Hello everyone, in today's video we will be looking at one of the best team for Great League, if not the best team for Great League. So we have Shadow Caesar on the lead, Dragalge on the safe switch and then Jellicent in the back. So I used this team for 2 sets and I got 8 wins and 2 losses. I lost first game due to my misplay and the second game because I switched Caesar lead with Dragalge lead, and that was my second loss. After that I realized that leading with Caesar is the play and I got 8 game win streak. So let's get into the battles and check out this team in action. So into the first match, this is going to be a loss. I will show you my misplay which I did. So we have a neutral matchup, Caesar into Gligar. I will shield this charge move because Aerial Ace is going to hurt. So I will shield this charge move and then I will go for Night Slash. Night Slash Night Slash is not threatening a knockout, so opponent won't shield it. I will go for another Night Slash and this will knock out Gligar. And opponent lets it go. And opponent comes in with his Gastrodon. So here I made the misplay of coming into Jellicent. I should have just let my Caesar go down. And then I should have aligned my Jellicent against the Gastrodon and my Dragalge against Furret. And I could have won this game. But now it is just a very bad match for me, and at this point I will just top left. I should just top left and save everybody's time. I will just shield this charge move, which is not a good play, and at this point, yeah, I just top left it. So GG's to my opponent. And this is my second loss, Dragalge versus Marowak. I switched into Dragalge lead and I got a bad lead. I will switch out into my Jellicent and opponent comes in with this Dunsparce. At this point I realized that Dragalge lead will give me bad matchups, so that's why I should just switch back into Caesar lead. So that's what I will do from the third match. So here we can go for serve and this won't knock out Dunsparce, and I think I can survive one drill run and I can get to a serve, but I don't want to throw it because I want some energy advantage on my Caesar, but I will still throw it. So I was not sure what to do in this matchup because I was because I'm getting countered very well by opponent. So here I will shield the charge move and opponent comes in with his Marowak. I can go for Night Slash, but I have to shield this charge move first, and after that I will go for first Night Slash, and after that I will go for the second one. Second one will get me the knockout, and I am hoping that they have something in the back weak to my Dragalge. So here I will go for another Night Slash and opponent comes in with his Clodsire. So Clodsire has access to Earthquake and that will one-shot my that will almost one-shot my Dragalge. And here one rollout did enough damage for Clodsire to farm down my Dragalge. Otherwise I was hoping that I can reach 2 Aqua Tails and knock out opponent's Clodsire. So GG's to my opponent, very well played. I got to this Night Slash, but it doesn't matter at this point, honestly. Yeah. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Magcargo. Horrible lead. So I will switch out into my Dragalge and opponent comes in with his Azumarill. So here I will build up to a Sludge Wave and then I will go for the Aqua Tail. And it gets us a shield, which is amazing. I will again build up to a Sludge Wave and then go for the Aqua Tail. I will shield the Ice Beam because it will do super effective damage on my Dragalge because it does not have water typing, even though it looks like a water type Pokemon. I will go for another Aqua Tail and it got shielded by the Azumarill. Here I decided to throw another Aqua Tail because I was almost at 100 energy and now I will commit to the Farm Town. I will shield the charge move and I will only throw my Aqua Tail when Azumarill is very close to Ice Beam, and here Azumarill is very close to Ice Beam, so I will go for this Aqua Tail. This will get us the knockout, and after that I can go for double Aqua Tails against opponents Magcargo. I will go for the first one. Opponent no shields. Opponent does not have any shields here. I should have thrown another one, but I think I can survive this. Okay, I couldn't survive that charge move. So I will come in with my Jellicent and opponent comes in with this Chestnut. I will go for this Shadow Ball and after this I will switch out into my Caesar. Caesar can survive one superpower from Chestnut, so I will get fast move down. I will get to fast move down this Chestnut, and after that, opponent top lefts the game. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Dusknoir. So neutral lead. I will try to win the lead so that I can align my Dragalge against a good Pokemon and Jellicent against another good Pokemon. So here I will shield the charge move and it's Dynamic Punch. Nice shield by me. I will go for the Night Slash. This will get shielded. Okay, opponent decided not to shield. Dusknoir goes down. This time I won't make the same mistake as my first match. I will just stay in with my Caesar and I will go for Night Slashes. I will go for another one, and first one got a shield, which and second one gets another shield, which is amazing for me. And at this point, I will come in with my Jellicent. I won't shield any charge move from Claydol, even if it's a Shadow Ball. Jellicent can survive it. Opponent goes for Rock Tomb Bait. I will go for Surf in the middle of Mud Slap, and after that, I will farm down Claydol. I won't shield this charge move as well because now Claydol is in Dragalge's farm asset down range, and now opponent has Alligator in the back. I will shield this charge move. It can be an Ice Beam, and after that I will go for the Outrage. Outrage will one shot for Alligator, and then we can farm down Claydol and win the game. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Blastoise. Not a good match because I don't have Trailblaze, so I will switch out into my Dragalge and opponent is staying in. And now he comes in with his Victory Well. I have a lot of energy advantage, so I will just go for Aqua Tail Bait because it can be an Outrage and it can one-shot Victory Well. Opponent shields the charge move, so I will go for another Aqua Tail Bait. Opponent lets it go, so at this point I will go for another Aqua Tail. This will force Final Shield or it will get us the knockout. Opponent decided to shield the charge move, and at this point I will let this charge move go through, and then I survived it and we got Simul KO'd. So at this point opponent is under a lot of pressure because he used both of his shields but couldn't get switch advantage. And here I'm sure that I will come in with my Jellicent. So let's see what opponent decides to do. Opponent top lefts the game and we have won the game. So GG's to my opponent. So we got a 3-2 just because I made a misplay in the first game and I switched team in the second game. So if I wouldn't have done that, then I would have gotten like 4-1, at least a 4-1 with this team. So GG's to all of my opponents. Into the next set and into the next match, we have Caesar versus Drifblim. So I will try to beat Drifblim here so that my Jellicent doesn't have to see it. I will go for the Night Slash and opponent shields the charge move. We got the boost and we did so much damage on the Drifblim here. We will come in with our Jellicent. We will try to one shield farm down. Opponent has one Shadow Ball, so I will shield the charge move. It is just an Ice Beam bait. Opponent comes in with his Drifblim, so I will switch out into my Dragalge and opponent comes in with his Diggersby. So here I will, with Acid, Dragalge can reach to a lot of Aqua Tails, so that's why I will shield this charge move, and I think I will be able to save my Dragalge by catching the next Scorching Sands on my Jellicent. So that's what I will do. I will go for this Aqua Tail, and after that next Aqua Tail will knock out Diggersby if opponent no shields it. Opponent lets it go and Diggersby goes down. I will come in with my Jellicent against opponent's Drapion so that I can get final shield from opponent, so that I can outrage Drapion with my Dragalge. Opponent goes for the charge move, which is very good for me because opponent is throwing his energy. I could have thrown Surf, so opponent is throwing another charge move. It's Aqua Tail, and now I have to get to an outrage. Drapion reaches a charge move. Can we survive it? We survived, and with 1 HP and a dream, Dragalge reaches an outrage. One shots Drapion, and we have won the game. GG's to our opponent. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Charjabug. So in this matchup, Bullet Punches will be doing resisted damage. So I will switch out into my Dragalge and I will go for Aqua Tail before Charjabug can switch out. And Charjabug is throwing energy, so Aside from Crunch, Discharge, and Accessor will do resisted damage. Opponent comes in with his Ferret, so I can outrage it, but opponent might shield it. So I will change the charge move first, and after that I will go for Aqua Tail. So this Aqua Tail will do decent damage, and yeah, it did do decent damage, but two Aqua Tails won't get us the knockout. So after throwing this Aqua Tail, I will switch out into my Seasol, catch the Swift, which will do resisted damage, and then I will go for Night Slash because otherwise Ferret will get to another charge move, and I don't want that. I will throw Night Slash, and opponent decided to let his Ferret go down. Opponent comes in with his Charge Bug and throws his energy. So now I will let this charge move go through. I will come in with my Dragalge. I think I can reach one more Aqua Tail. Opponent comes in with his Clodsire. I will throw this energy anyways, and then I will switch out into my Jellicent. I got a shield, which is nice. Then I will switch out into my Jellicent, and two serves from Jellicent will do enough damage to knock out Clodsire. Opponent goes for Stone Edge. I don't have to shield anything from Clodsire. I think shielding Discharge will be a better play. And then I will go for back-to-back serves. These two serves will knock out Clodsire. And after that, I think I can even reach one more serve to knock out Charjabug and win this game. So this serve will knock out Clodsire, and after that, this serve will knock out Charjabug, and we will win the game. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Sableye. Very good lead, so opponent switches out into his Tentacruel. I will build up some energy, and then I will come in with my Dragalge. I don't want my Jellicent to be aligned against opponent's Sableye, and I think this is a trap by opponent so that I can come in with my Jellicent, and then he can align his Sableye against my Jellicent. So that's why I won't do it. I will just go for Outrage here, and then I will get the knockout on Tentacruel. And after this, I think I can reach double Aqua Tail against opponent Sableye. I should have thrown Outrage if opponent no shields it. Otherwise, Aqua Tail is fine if opponent shields it. Opponent decided not to shield, but we still got to two Aqua Tails, which is pretty good. Now I can come in with my Seasol, shield this charge move, and then I can farm down Sableye. Opponent goes for foul play and comes in with his Clodsire and catches my Night Slash. So as you can see, opponent is running A, B, B weak to Jellicent. His B and B are weak to my Jellicent. His Tentacruel tried to bait out my Jellicent, but I didn't fall for it, and now I can win this game. I can go for serve. Even if I had like come in with my Dragalge, it would have been a win. It was still winnable, but the problem was that Earthquake would have done super effective damage on my Dragalge, whereas only Blizzard from Tentacruel would have done super effective damage on my Dragalge. So here I can go for Surf and then farm down Clodsire, and then I can throw Surf on opponent's Sableye. Okay, I decided not to shield, which means my Caesar can win this game for me. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Dugong. So a neutral lead. I don't have Trailblaze, which is not good for me. I will go for Night Slash, and still it's playable, so I will go for Night Slash, and here I will shield this charge move just in case it's Drill Run and opponent goes for Icy Wind Bait. I will go for another Night Slash, but I think after that debuff, Dugong might survive with 1 HP. It survives with 1 HP, but we got the farm down. Opponent comes in with his Talonflame, so I decided to come in with my Dragalge here. I will spam Aqua Tails as fast as possible. Opponent shields the first charge move, and here I will go for another Aqua Tail. Opponent goes for the charge move, and I will not shield this charge move. Opponent is staying in, which I don't know why. I will go for another Aqua Tail, and opponent uses his final shield. I can reach another Aqua Tail if opponent doesn't throw his energy. And we got to it. This Aqua Tail will knock out Talonflame, and opponent has Primeape in the back. So this is the reason why he was not reaching out. So now I will go for Shadow Ball with my Jellicent. This will knock out Primeape, and we will win the game. GG's to my opponent here. This Shadow Ball, boom, one shots Primeape. Into the next match, we have Caesar versus Dedenne. So what I will do in this match is that I will go for first Night Slash. Usually Dedenne uses shield first Night Slash, and then I will try to catch next parabolic charge on my Dragalge. I won't throw next Night Slash because they won't shield. So that's why now I will catch the parabolic charge on my Dragalge. And now Dedenne is energy dry, which means Jellicent can outpace it to a surf, and my Scizor can farm it down. Opponent comes in with his Oranguru, so I will go for the outrage. This will do massive damage if goes unshielded. Opponent lets it go. It did massive damage on Oranguru. I will come in with my Scizor, and here I will shield the potential brutal swing, and then I will have some energy loaded for the opponent's final Pokemon. It's Halucha. I don't know Halucha's moveset, so I will just throw Night Slash. And I got the boost, so I will do as much damage as possible. This will get us final shield, and after this I will just switch out into my Jellicent because I think Halucha has access to like Brave Bird, I think, and a fighting type move. So here I will go for a Surf against opponent's Dedenne, and then I will go for a Surf against opponent's Halucha. So Halucha throws a charge move. It's Aerial Ace, which means I can reach a Surf, and opponent decided to top left. GG's to my opponent. This is a 5-0 set. In total, we got 8 wins and 2 losses. I could have gotten like 9 wins and 1 loss, but because if I didn't have misplayed that game. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the team, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.